Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Partner, you don't see a lot of these so-called finesse pitchers in the sport today, but these are two of the best around, really crafty.
Yeah, and there's a level of appreciation when you talk about how these guys are so consistent and they go out there, they know what they want to do, and they don't deviate from the plan. Even when they get into a little bit of trouble, they're able to make the pitches and stay out of the big inning.
First pitch, you're right after the break. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cal Quantrill. What do you have on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And stepping in is the speedy Leody Taveras.
The left fielder, Leody Taveras.
In the air, out towards left center. Takes it in for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Leody Taveras.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
Quantrill back to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Seager stands in now. Quantrill back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Gonzalez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. The pitch. There's a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Got it by him for the K. Rangers leave 1. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Cleveland. And today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez. You know, see, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. And that one almost got him. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So now 3-2. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field and brings it in at the wall. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Next pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's going to be Patrick Connolly. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Out number 3. Guardians turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score on the show. Welcome back. Top of the second. Now it's Franmil Reyes.
Franmil Reyes.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 6.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. Righty to the plate. There's a strike. Just missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
1 left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Now a fly ball to right center. Tracks it down for the out. One away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Bell. Ball to strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That smash towards center. Schwarber puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here in Cleveland, and here is Jonah Heim.
Catcher, Jonah Heim.
And a count 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third.
The left fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras. Flied out his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. And now it's even up.
2-2 now.
In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that'll do it. And the Rangers set down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
The right fielder.
Jacob deGrom, obviously with a very impressive resume. He's only the 3rd player in history to win the Rookie of the Year and multiple Cy Young awards. The other 2 guys to do that, Justin Verlander and Tom Seaver. Got him. And one away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That misses, and the count's full.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. Gets the catcher by a step.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder Wow, really impressive.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In the air to left center. Tavares settles under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Still no score. On to the fourth. Now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
That's a little bit low.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And gone! Corey Seager leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up and you start to expect a big inning.
Falling behind 2-1.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
3-2 now.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Devers swings and drives one. Deep right field. Carrying well. And it is gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Franmil Reyes stepping in for the Rangers. And the right-hander deals. That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Ramirez.
Pero si tú quieres, te enseño los poderes.
comes a pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay with...
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out, and they inch closer. It's 2-1.
A pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. And now 2-2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th-round pick by the Mets was going to turn into this good of a pitcher? Back-to-back Cy Youngs in both 2018 and 2019. Stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Connolly. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Count 1-2.
Yeah, Boog, just incredible. You look at that benchmark of 200 innings, comfortably over that in 2018 with 217, and the sub-2 ERA, just impressive at 1.70 to lead the league.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High in the air, out to right. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Well struck, right field. And that one's gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His 23rd of the year, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1 so far. So now 1-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Got him. Inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. 2-2 game. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Yairo Munoz. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Grounded out his first time. And a 1-1. And fouled off. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Outside. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Rangers go down quickly there. Score remains 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the power speed combo. Steven Kwan.
No left field.
And a pitch. To third. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now back. The right field.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Caught looking his first time up. One now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Grounded out his first time. And here it comes. And it is 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The next offering misses. 3-1. Ahmed Rosario to bat next. The 3-1. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. It's 3-2. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
The win now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now back. The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Bullpen action for the Rangers. John King getting ready to go. Hernandez warming up as well. In the air, right field. Munoz makes the play, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way.
Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Luis Arias. The wind and the pitch. And strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The bat, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Franmil Reyes. And the pitch. Up the middle. Flips it. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Guardians 3 and the Rangers 2. John King taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 32, John King.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one missing inside. Two on the way. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best. Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sam Hentges.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one is absolutely belted. Kwan on the move, racing back. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And there's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now the right fielder, Jairo Munoz. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. The tying run at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 3-2.
And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new. Every time you see me.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Hernandez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, 1-run game. Josh Bell at the plate now.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. Devers racing, makes the catch.
Now back, the left fielder, Steven.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Here's the 2-2. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The kick, the 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez. Hernandez throws to first. Kwan back easily. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bo Naylor digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
On the ground to first. Could be two. Over to second for one. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Ahmed Rosario getting ready to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Kwan at third. Naylor on at first with two down. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Double steal. Pitch inside. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with two outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here in Cleveland, ready to begin the eighth. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. New pitcher now, Clay Holmes.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Now this is in the air down the line. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 3, Leody.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. Hard hit to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Two up, two down here in the top of the eighth.
Second baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Urias. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a two-run lead.
In the dirt. Slings to first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Guardians 4 and the Rangers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Wandy Peralta.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Snags the liner back to the mound. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Dominguez. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Trying to bunt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So up next, Josh Bell. 2-2 down. Puts a bunt down. Urias to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan. Out to short, Seager. Slings it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Rangers 2. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. So now it's Corey Seager. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Emmanuel Clase.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Next one misses. 2-1. The pitch. And Devers hits that one. Kwan makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
So next to hit for Texas, Franmil Reyes. At the belt and fires. Swings through that.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And that one popped to short. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Cruising down the street.